So there you go. And here I go. Because something that is not going to happen is any more delays on what it is that God has promised us. There's not going to be any more delays on what God has promised us. There's not going to be any more setbacks on what God has for us. There are not going to be any more attacks or lies said against us. There's not going to be any more. No more. And there's not going to be any more of this, I apologize, I'm going to do right, I'm going to do better, I'm not going to attack you anymore, I'm not going to do this, yada, 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 yada. Because not everybody is telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They're giving you part of the truth. They're not telling you everything, because if you know everything, that means you will be aware of other ways that they have attacked you and other ways that they can then use in the future to try to attack you again without you knowing. See, there's a game within a game within a game with these individuals. They always want to have the upper hand. They only want to give you so much information. They only want to give you so much because they still want to have the upper hand on being able to attack you. That could be certain people that they're using to attack you. So that's why you really should let people go that you've already know have done you wrong. Certain friends that have not been around, they can use those people to try to come back into your life to attack you again. Certain people you used to work with, same thing. I don't believe in coincidences. So when I see people that I haven't seen in a long time, I'm thinking, why am I all of a sudden seeing you? And why are you all of a sudden in my energy or in my space? Same thing with certain neighbors that you've dealt with. Why was it last night a neighbor was walking dead ass across the street, down the sidewalk? I rarely ever see them walking without their dog even. And this person's walking down the street on the sidewalk, basically wanting attention and or trying to find out some kind of information in regards to what I'm doing. See, that's something I don't play with. You don't play with my energy. You don't try to come back into people's energy trying to negatively affect them. And something else too. This neighbor is the same neighbor that had been doing attacks for years on behalf of my family. For years. So, once again, you need to be aware of your surroundings, not only your surroundings, but neighbors. I came inside the house just now because there's a neighbor lives around the corner that has also been stalking me. Stalking and harassing me for years. And they decided to ramp up these harassments since my partner passed away a few years ago. Because they once again think I'm alone and that I'm lonely or that I'm unprotected and that they'll have some way to try to come around and or to attack me. And that's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening here. Not anymore. When you're aware, you can do the necessary to protect yourself even more from these people. You can shine a light on certain things, certain people, certain situations that have happened in the past. And you can basically say, okay, all right, now I see that, now I understand why, and then you can take that with you into your future dealings with other people. with new people that come into your life. Because you don't want to be a recluse, do you? You don't want to basically say that everybody that comes around you and or new people that you meet, that they are being sent by that family member that's been trying to attack you, that's been attacking you for years, right? You do want to have new relationships. You do want to have new experiences, right? Well, if that's the case, you cannot allow past people to come back into your life to negatively affect you. And then you also can't assume and or presume that new people coming into your life are going to hurt you and or negatively affect you. But if you have experiences and you recall and you understand things that have happened to you in the past and how you got to certain places and where you had to basically say, I no longer want this person a part of my life because of this or because of that, you can then take that with you and be like, okay, if this person's showing me this, more likely they're doing this because of what happened in this past situation. I need to let them go. You can release and let go of people sooner before they can hurt you and attack you, is what I'm saying. It won't be so hard. It will not be so difficult for you to release and let go of people that are not good for you. And this is part 2 because my camera turned off all of a sudden. And that could have been from some energy around here not wanting me to speak on the subject. Just as the harasser that decided to walk down the street when I started talking again, that can also have been an attack set up against me as well too. We're not going to let them delay or deter me from speaking what I'm saying. Gotta go. Bye.